Hi there, Nanny Claire here. Today we're going to be making General Tao chicken. It's a pretty complex recipe and it requires a lot of preparation, lots of ingredients, but really worth the effort. So here we go. So first of all, you're going to chop up in bite-sized pieces about 4 chicken breasts, which is about 2 pounds. Skinless, boneless. So here we go. And we're going to coat that with 1/4 cup of cornstarch. Okay, so all coated, my hands are washed, put that aside. In another bowl, you're going to beat 2 eggs. To that, you're going to add pepper, 1/2 teaspoon, a teaspoon of salt, six tablespoons of all-purpose flour, okay, so 6 tablespoons of flour, and a teaspoon of baking powder. So you're going to try and mix that until there's no lumps. Be thick, and that's what you want, but no lumps. So you're going to add that mixture to your chicken. And work that in there. Just make sure that your chicken is all evenly coated. So you put 1/2 cup or so of vegetable oil in a pan and you bring it to a high temperature. And then you drop in your chicken pieces. Try not to put them together because they'll just form a big glob. As I said, this is not an easy recipe. It's a lot of work, but really, really worth it. Obviously, you'd probably want to use a bigger skillet. I think I should put that on my shopping list. Hey, I'm retired. I have lots of time on my hands. This should cook about 10 to 12 minutes. You want to make sure that the chicken isn't pink on the inside. Okay, so it's about 10 to 12 minutes to get everything cooked here, and what I was doing is gradually adding the pieces as I go along. And I did it in 2 batches. So once this batch is ready, I'll just add the other. So obviously my skillet wasn't that big. Okay, so now the chicken's all cooked. There's no pink. We're gonna do the sauce. We're just gonna throw it right in, one ingredient after the other. So first of all, I'm gonna stir in sesame oil, ginger, and green onion. Okay, so it's going to be 2 tablespoons of freshly ground, grated or whatever, ginger, half a cup of green onions chopped up, and 4 teaspoons of sesame oil. You're going to blend that in evenly. And you're cooking on low heat at this point. Okay, so that was about a minute of blending that together. To this, I'm going to add a half a cup of water, half a cup of, I think it's a quarter of a cup of vinegar, half a cup of water, and half a cup of sugar. So now you're going to bring this to a boil. Once you got this boiling, you're going to put it back down to simmer once the water's been absorbed. So now we're going to simmer this. So now I have 2 tablespoons of soy sauce, and to that I'm going to add another 2 tablespoons of cornstarch. I'm going to dissolve the cornstarch in the soy sauce. And I'm just going to pour that in there. As you can see, it's a lot of preparation. It's good that you have all your ingredients ready ahead of time. I'm going to mix that properly. And to that, I'm going to add a quarter of a cup of ketchup. And mix all that together. Actually, I should have made the sauce and then throw the chicken in. I think that would have been a better idea, but hey, I'm sure it's gonna taste just as good. And now for a little test. Yummy, yummy, yummy. And you could serve that on a bed of rice, and you will just love the taste. And voila, the lunch is ready. Delicious. Enjoy. Okay, so just a few pointers. When you're working with raw meat, especially chicken, you try not to contaminate your surfaces. Make sure you keep your surfaces clean. My cutting board, I use titanium for meat. The other side is wheat, which I use for the vegetables. And there's a little area to grate the ginger. So it's very, or garlic, it's very practical. And I have a bamboo cutting board that I use only for bread. So that's a good idea. The other thing, when I made the General Tao chicken, I played 2 hours of pickleball this morning. So I kind of did the recipe a little wrong. I should have made the sauce and put the chicken back in the skillet. I left the chicken in and I just made the sauce with the chicken in the skillet. But you know what? It came out delicious. So you can do it either way. Enjoy and have a beautiful sunny day.